party people. Today is day 71. So, I'm back from Germany. I was out there, as you'll know, to celebrate my brother's stag do, and had one hell of a good time. Got to do lots of sightseeing, lots of eating, not a huge amount of drinking, obviously, not a big drinker, but yeah, went to a few of the big nightclubs in Berlin, which was good fun. Managed to come away with some proof of it as well. And yeah, feeling good, to be honest. Enjoying life. Another benefit to today is that it's squat bench. It's week 3, day 1, or week 2, day 1. I forget, let me check. It is week 3, day 1, and yeah, really enjoying myself. I had a conversation with Joey Flex, my coach, and he wants me to pull back slightly on the reins of my lifting. So last week we did a 280 and a 235 kilo single, and although they both moved within reason, Joey said that like he just wants me to stay a little bit lower, just to try and manage some like general overall fatigue that we're going to have in this block, and then the final kind of like taper to comp. So I've got that to look forward to, basically, especially coming back off the stag do, and as I'm sure you'll know, I always find Monday a little bit difficult to get my stuff going. To be fair, the nice thing is actually I don't feel like that at the moment. I feel like ready and raring to go. But it's yeah, it's go time. So it's a 277.5 kilo squat, I think, that Joey wants me to hit at obviously a 7, even though it says 7 to 8, it's not going to be that heavy at all. And then we're going to go for 230. So we're going to go 277.5 and 230, whereas last week it was 280, 235. But it's just to balance everything out. So yeah, it's nice. I get kind of the relief of not having like this really big like lift that I need to go hit. You know, like I'm not having to go and hit like a 290 squat today, because although I'm sure I'd do it, there would still be just like, I guess not issues, but just like a question in my head of like, do I feel ready to do it? And with bench, definitely more so a case of like, right, am I actually going to be able to lift this? Because I have had not troubles with my bench, but just it's just not felt amazing. I know what my bench used to feel like when I was a 105, when I benched 235, and I was like, that's awesome. That's what I want my bench to feel like. And it's not felt like that in a while. So I need to work on it. I need to get better. But yeah, anyway, it is it's go time, and I might do my debrief in the car on the way back. But for now, it's going to be get in the car, get my pre going, and I'll see you for top set squat. Catch. First set didn't feel that great. I feel like my knees were falling in on me, and I was just kind of squeezing out the hole rather than actually driving. But it's fair that this feels alien. It's been 4 days. This is last warm up, we'll go up from here. I think I'm fully capable of 230, but we'll see, because it's warm as fuck in here. But that is the one downside to self-unracking is when you've got a 3-inch wide J-hook, it's really fucking difficult to unrack clear of the J-hook and then bench press up without the setup getting messed up. So shout out to Simon there for probably saving my life. No, like the press itself moved so easy, so easy. I stayed wider in the elbows for this setup. It let me get my chest through more. But yeah, just a case of like, they're not Eleiko benches. I won't have this problem at comp because the Eleiko J hook is literally this width of the bar. So I've now got, my phone's over there, but I think I now got like 3x7 or 2x7. And then I've got more bench. And then tricep push downs. So come see, come sir. But I'll see you for 1 or 2 of the back downs. We'll see. Time for sets of 6. I tried 197.5 before this, and the newer form felt like nicer. Definitely got a bigger arch, but I got 4 and I was just fatigued. To be fair, it's not exactly like I've had a efficient recovery schedule the last 4 days. I've not been getting anywhere near enough protein and sleep. I really don't give a shit. It was a fucking awesome night. So we got Berlin. I'm just going to drop the weight and try and get 6 this time. joke. Right, what's up party people? So that's the end of day 71. All in all, I think it went alright. I don't know whether Joey is like able to see the future or not, but the 277.5 and 230 call was like spot on for the RPE8. I mean, realistically, like, it makes sense. I was doing, you know, heavy stuff the day after I got back from Berlin. So it's no surprise to anyone that it was not easy and that I was suffering. Like the heat, it's 24 degrees, which means it's probably closer to 30 in that greenhouse gym. And yeah, just like all in all, it's a sweaty day, man. There's a lot of exhaustion with me right now. Not fatigue, just like I am knackered. But let's break it down. Squat. Top single was a bit clunky. I can't get the squat bar, or I can't get the bar to sit on my back nicely for squats. If I bring my hands in, I feel the weight going through my arms rather than my back, and it like throws off the rest of my setup. But if I put my arms too wide, I then don't have enough like elbow flare out the back to get my rear delt to sit out enough, so the bar just slides off my back. And it seems to be, regardless of what I do, I either have to face holding the full weight of the bar in my wrists and none on my back, which does no help for my squat, or I have to have the bar on my back but just accept that it will slide like 3 inches down my back and sit on air, fairy dust. Like it sits on just like random parts of my back, and it means I can't actually like tension my posterior chain, because if I did that, it would snap both my elbows and just fly off my back. So the positive from it is I can still squat 277.5, 280, even at the worst circumstances for like heat, recovery, everything, at like no more than an 8. So I'm still progressing. Bench is something that I am genuinely considering cutting from doing at base gym. They've got 4 combo racks which are capable and like similar enough for benching. All 4 of them have 3-inch wide J hooks, which means I either have to get someone to hand me out and I still can't set up properly, or I set up properly and I just bench into the bottom of the J hook. Neither of those are optimal nor anything I want to do. So like, and people will ask, oh, why do you bench at Pure Gym? Well, yeah, the bench might not be a combo rack, but the J-hook doesn't stick out so far that you've got to basically evade it. You don't have to bench around that J-hook, so it's something. But yeah, it's a case of like, I am just getting, like, I was in a great mood going into the gym, and I'm now just pissed off because I can't bench because the equipment is not good enough. Like, I'm having to make so many accommodations already with my bench. Like, I have to accept my feet slide. I have to accept that the bench is low. And it's like, at what point am I just going to say, screw this, I really can't be arsed? So I think what I will do is on Mondays, either I'm just going to stop going to base and just train at Pure Gym, because I already train 3 days a week there. And realistically, what's one more at Pure Gym? They've got a power bar. I just have to squat with kilo plates, which makes the bar a little bouncy, but at the end of the day, oh well. We'll see. What I might do is go have a visit at the gym just slightly further down the road from Pure Gym in Bath. I forget the name of it, but basically see if they've got comp equipment. Because if they have a competition bar and comp plates, and even if their rack's the same as base gym, well, then I'm just saving myself money and time from traveling, and you know, even if the membership's slightly more expensive, I don't really care. So I'm a little bit pessimistic, just because it's hard enough already to bench as much as I do. It doesn't help when the equipment decides, or the equipment's not good enough. Like, I shouldn't have to be fighting equipment. The equipment should be good enough. So yeah, that's annoying. But tricep pushdowns were whatever. I'm just looking forward to getting back to a semi-decent diet and schedule again. Don't get me wrong, I still wouldn't trade that night at Tresor with the boys for anything in the world. Not even for a 300 squat. I'll take that when I get the green light, you know. But for now, I think that's about everything. Yeah, it's just another day. So anyway, look, I'll catch you all soon. This has been the end of day 71. And I hope your lifts stay big, your stress stays small while being a bench Viking. And I'll see you lot for the next episode. Catch.